Hey guys, how's it going? I hope you're having a very good day. So today is a Let's Talk video and I want to talk about what we did before Goodreads, before being part of the booktuber / book blogger community, and afterwards, what happened after finding this awesome community. During this discussion, I will also incorporate Misty from BookRatMisty's discussion theme for the month, which is buzzwords and deal breakers. Check it out. I will leave a link to Misty's video and channel below. I thought amazing discussion yet again. So I want to know, guys, what did you guys do before finding Goodreads, before participating or finding the book community? You know, I have a Formspring account. Check it out. I will leave a link to that as well. Definitely ask me questions if you have any. I have received questions about what kind of classics do you enjoy? Can you recommend any science fiction novels, horror novels, all these different kind of genres? I think people think that I'm really experienced with reading and the different kinds of books, and I hate to disappoint you guys, but I am not. No, I really started getting into reading just, a few years ago, since 2007, 2008. I know. I really enjoyed reading as a kid. I adored books, going to the library every weekend. It's not until junior high / high school that kind of sucked the fun of reading for me. I don't know what that's all about. I was definitely busy with schoolwork and other activities that didn't leave room for recreational reading. So it wasn't until I actually came close to graduating from graphic design that I really got back into reading. The first kind of books that I recall reading during this time was Dan Brown's Da Vinci Code and Angels and Demons. I know, I did enjoy the reads. Hey, reading is actually fun. It was actually entertaining. After that, around my birthday, my cousin introduced me to Twilight. I really like going to the bookstores, but I often went to the graphic design section, to the magazine section to check out kind of books. Also the manga section. I loved manga during that time too. But I haven't really gotten back into reading more novels, and when my cousin introduced Twilight, it's like, okay, let's check it out. Vampires? Weird, I haven't really read a vampire book before. And I surprisingly enjoyed that book as well. It was actually the same year that the movie Twilight was being released. And funny story, I actually saw the trailer for Twilight before knowing about the book. I didn't know it was based on a book, and when I watched that trailer, I thought, oh good god, this looks like a horrible movie. It looked pretty bad. It was. I didn't really enjoy it, but I really enjoyed the book, and that made me continue reading New Moon, Eclipse. I did go to the midnight release of Breaking Dawn. I was kind of sad about the book because I didn't really enjoy it, but Twilight really did introduce me to the YA genre, and I didn't even know what YA was at the time. It wasn't until participating in the booktuber community when I saw the YA fiction freaks. Like, what is YA? What is that? Young adult. Wow, okay, I didn't even know. But anyways, let's reel back a little bit. After reading Twilight, I wanted to read more books with the characters that were around the same age range, and that's when I started reading the Ugly series by Scott Westerfeld, The Immortal Instruments by Cassandra Clare, and I fell in love with those series a whole lot. I thought they were really fun. I thought the dystopia, sci-fi awesomeness in Ugly series was really great, and I love the sassy characters and Jace in the Mortal Instruments series. Yes, my sister also introduced me to Percy Jackson and the Olympian series, and how she introduced me to that was she invited me to go watch the movie with her, and I'm thinking, okay, let's check it out. After the movie, I thought it was really good. I thought it was a lot of fun. The Greek mythology was really cool, but for her, she told me that was so completely different from the book, and I said, what? What are you talking about? How is it different from the book? I know, I was a pretty green reader back then. She told me how the adventure, how the main characters got to Hades was completely different, and I'm thinking, really? How did it go? And she told me to read the book, and I read the book and I thought it was fantastic. After reading the book, I was totally disappointed with the movie. Why did they change it in the movie? The book was perfect. It was great. Why would they change it? After reading the first book, I continued on with the Percy Jackson and Olympian series, and I actually finished the series before my sister had. So it was really just my sister that I could talk to YA books and middle grade books about, and there wasn't anyone else that was really into that genre or kind of stories. How I chose books before Goodreads, before being part of the booktuber community, was actually reading the synopsis. The synopsis was key when I chose which books to read or not. If the synopsis really intrigued me, I went with the book. It really had to capture my attention, and this is where I want to incorporate Misty's discussion, the buzzwords and deal breakers. So let's talk about deal breakers first. There's not too many, but they kind of apply to a lot of books. So one of them is the runaround plot. I actually haven't come across too many of the runaround plot, but when I do, I get super annoyed by it. When side stories happen that don't have any apparent value to them, it felt like a waste of good pages that could have been spent with something more productive. Also, I'm not too keen on romantic first plot lines, when romance kind of overshadows the main story arc or plot. You know, I do enjoy cute romance stories. When I feel like reading a cute romance story, I will go find a book within this genre, and there's a lot of great ones out there. That's why with paranormal romance, I'm very particular of storylines. The storyline has to be really strong for me to really be intrigued, because more often than not, the romance does kind of overshadow the main story arc. Yeah, I love my adventures. I do. As for buzzwords, I do enjoy time travel. I haven't really read a lot of time travel books, but just the idea of it is just so cool. You know, I love Back to the Future with Michael J. Fox and frickin' Christopher Lloyd. Also, I really enjoy underdog characters. There's a lot of underdog characters. They're very easy to root for. There's a lot of room for character development. Also, sassy dialogue. I love sassy dialogue. It's not very realistic that a lot of teenagers or very young kids kind of talk like this, but it's a lot of fun to read about. It's my guilty pleasure, sassy dialogue. Also, I love sibling adventures. I love the sibling relationship. They're so fun. Also, the kind of romance I really enjoy is romantic tension. That's the best kind for me. Such strong feelings towards another character, but they don't perceive it as romance, just really strong friendship. I thought that's just super cute. When you're reading, it's like, go kiss already. You know that meme, right? But yeah, love romantic tension. I could, yeah, so those are my buzzwords and deal breakers. I think that's what's great about reading more and more. You know what you like and what you don't like, and knowing what you don't like is just as important as knowing what you enjoy. So that was before Goodreads for me, before being part of the booktuber community, but afterwards, boy, do you guys help me out of my box under the rock. My to-be read list will keep me busy for the next 5 to 10 years, and it will keep on going as I keep continuing to be a part of this awesome community. It's not a matter of what I'll read next, but when I'm going to read it. So that's everything, guys. This is my Let's Talk discussion video for the week. Let me know in the comments below, what did you guys do before Goodreads, before stumbling upon this book community? Who were your go-to people who recommended books to you? What would you guys do without this? All of this. So that's everything, guys. I hope you have a very good day, and I will talk to you later. Bye!